Jackson and I'm from London and I'm a singer. And today we're going to go and film my video for blah, 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 blah. We're going to go to Paterson, New Jersey. It should be fun. It's a big warehouse. It's at the Art Factory. And yeah, we're going to just take it over, really. It's like a big abandoned warehouse where they have arts installations and they just get loads of creative people in there that want to do with the industry, music, film, TV. They do a lot of the Victoria's Secrets photo shoots there, actually. So when you go upstairs to the 8th floor, they've got all these big massive mirrors and bars and like catwalks that they obviously film the adverts for. We came across this place because I was going to look at a photo shoot, and then I was like, oh, I like this Marilyn Monroe wall and this sort of stuff. And the photographer was like, okay, so I was like, yeah, so we're going to shoot a video here. And he was like, alright, cool, and that was it.
Blase blah, gon' step right out this car, yes. Blase blah, we gon' set this club on fire, what?
Yeah, we just went to look at it. It's really nice. We found like a massive dice and then a big wall that says like Bad Boys that we're gonna have more in like.
Okay.
I gotta change this so that you're lower.
Okay. Yeah, this is my video. It seems like everybody else's video, right?
Yeah, it does.
I'm like director. I'm like, right, you're all gonna wear this and she's gonna sing this. No, it's my video. So I'm excited. And this is Rue. This is my
yeah. We've been hanging out for a minute.
Hanging. This is my boy. I met Rue on our first photo shoot, right? And I was like, you make me look pretty all the time. Now I'm like, no, don't touch anybody else's face. Blase blah, we wrote that actually this week.
Great.
Yeah, we're working on the album and we kind of write the songs every week. And then next few days I'm like, we're making a video.
Blase blah, gon' step right out this car,
Everybody really tight?
blase blah, we gon' set this club on fire, what?
Let me tell you this, I came to New York because originally I was scouting for YouTube for a song that I did called London Street back in the day. And I was told to come down here by a producer who was a producer, who I thought was actually a producer, who was never a producer, who was just a weird guy. And I bumped into someone in a club who owned the studio that I record at the moment, and I was going to go back home to England. I was like, I hate New York sucks, everybody in New York, I hate you all. But actually, it turned out being, I love New York, I love everybody, and I want to move here and live here and be here forever. So this kind of music industry does get a bad rap, and it can be really dark, the sort of people that you meet here, and you've got to be really have your wits about you, because otherwise you will just get sucked into the world of let me do that for you and then you'll end up with nothing and everything's gone. My director for this video blog was Aaron Wenk. He's one of the Wenk brothers. I found him a year ago because he contacted me on a website. That sounds really peculiar. Not one of those websites. But he found me on a website and we were going to do a photo shoot together. And I've been trying to track him down for a year because he's got a fantastic eye and he shoots phenomenally, and I'm really excited to work with him again.
You can hold that, I ain't no stripper, so save the money. Give it to the bitch that you came with, honey. My gold skin's got me looking like a centerfold. I'm on some dumb shit, just about to get a show. Love my entourage, we be in the soaring car, riding like a hunt, while my girls screaming blase blah.
Okay, the song Vlog originated from, we were on the studio, me and my producer and my writer, we were on the studio and we were just like, oh, some days just come in and it's like blah, like we're just like blah. He was like, how you feeling? And I was like, ugh, just one of them days where everything was on top of me and I was like, I'm just feeling blah. And he was like, blah, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, we don't say blah, we say blah. And I was like, blah, okay, so what does that mean? He was like, it just means like, you just like, you're anything, like when you're in the club, you're trying to like be all nice and be all great and you're just like blah, because you're drinking and you're just excited, or you're getting ready with your girls and you're just like, you don't know what's going to happen, it's going to be a blah night, and I don't know, like, I just like, I like that word. But that was me and my crazy mind. I was just like, right, everyone's going to be Barbie dolls. We were there and I was watching the S&M video by Rihanna. And I know that was inspired by David LaChapelle, so I looked at all that sort of work and I was like, I thought that was really, really cool. I love bright things anyway, I love being a bit insane. I'm really loud anyway, so to me, the more loud it was, the more crazy it was fantastic. And then, this again happened, the guy's being painted with the face paints. I was originally looking for a model, like a male model. I wonder if we got 4 male models and painted them, whether that would look quite cool. And I just wanted it to be a bit creepy, like a little bit cool but creepy. 1, 2, 1.
0, -1. 1.
Love it. Sorry. It's sexual.
She's like, I love
Love
it.
it.
I mean, what do you think of?
I think that she chose to work with me on this because my style is more of kind of cutting together different vignettes and different stories. And I think that those smaller stories tell a bigger story. And in this video, it's going to be taking advantage of this unique location we have that has many different textures, many different rooms, many different feelings to the rooms. And I think that combining those will tell a story through shorter, smaller stories that the characters and the makeup and the location tell.
Like you're a group, like a little bit less solo and more like
On him, on her, then blah, 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 go step right out the car, yeah, blah, we gon' set this club on fire, what, blah, blah, go spend my money on her, on him, on her, then blah, blah, blah.
I went to a stage school in London called Italia Conte, which is like a theatre school, what you guys call out here. I did that for a year. I bust my ass to get into the school and I got a scholarship for 3 years. Again, what I did was I stayed for the year and everyone was like, you can't dance, you're not the best dancer, and I booked a Kanye West job straight away. And I was like, screw you, I'm off.
Rush. We be in those foreign cars, driving like 100, while my girl screaming blah, blah, blah.
So is this the second verse? Okay. So when does the second verse start?
After this, we'll go like this.
Okay. Okay, cool. And is there a third verse or are there only two?
No, it's like 2 verses and then like a bridge, blah, blah.
Okay, so we'll do the first one where they don't do anything, and then the second one is like...
I mean, for my videos, I do end up doing a lot of stuff. I do put myself in a position of wanting to be a director, singer, model, actress, mime artist. To be honest with you, I've never felt more relaxed and more comfortable than I am now doing it myself, putting it together. Like, I have a very strong belief that this will take off. And I know that sounds really like big-headed and conceited, but I do have a really great team of people, network of people that I've met who are willing to do me favours and believe in me and put their sacrifice things to themselves. So I think with the team that I've got behind me, I don't think that, you know, it's going to fail. I think it will succeed. This is my little plan for life. I intend on doing the pop star thing for a few years, a bit of world domination doing that, and then want to have a management company, a bigger management company than what I have now, where we source talent such as directors, filmmakers, singers, and produce loads of pop stars and produce loads of good directors and good actors. Have as much fun as I can with that, and then I'm probably going to turn to letting the younger generation have a go.